They'll go around for another time and then get the rolled up green Reegan, which means the next time by, the pace car will pull off and they will let launch for 50 green flag laps. Again, it's only their second race of the year because of rainouts, so this event becomes that much more important for points for a Danny Chisholm, for an Owen Marr, for an Aiden Christensen, for maybe even a Craig McDonald who's fourth. Colton Noble not here tonight. You know, it's going to be a big night here under a beautiful sky with the sun setting. The Oyster Bed pace car pulls in. It's round 2 for the Crossroads Cycles Maritime League of Legends. It's the PiccottCare 50 as the boys and girls work their way through turn 3 and 4. It's Charlottetown Stephen Pickett Jr. on the point, green in the air. And immediately, Nathan Langille will grab the lead on the start from the 34, and Owen Marr is going to lead the outside line. These are cars that are modeled after the old sedans from the 30s. Spec cars made out of North Carolina, the U.S. Legend Cars program, part of the NX sanctioning. And these events are important for many major events in North America for NX-sanctioned Legends racing, including in Las Vegas, Nashville, New Hampshire, all over, Charlotte, you name it, they race there. Craig McDonald battling now with Danny Chisholm, and here comes the 66. Owen Marr looking on the inside of Nathan Langille, looking to grab the lead, and he's got the point leader, Danny Chisholm, in his mirror. Back further, you have the 98, the 34, and the 23 making some contact, and that may have hurt the 39 as he drifts back a bit.
100% Dylan Owen trying to get up to the top position. We're going to go back-to-back in the PiccottCare 50 after last year. Nathan Langille will clear ahead, and already your points leader and reigning winner on the tour, Danny Chisholm, up to second already at the back bumper of Nathan Langille.
And he is shoving the 3 into turn 1. The 87 all over the bumper of Nathan Langille, looking to get the lead and looking to go 2 for 2 here in 2025. And he throws it on the inside. The Port Williams, Nova Scotia driver gets neck and neck with the 3 on lap 7. Stephen Pickett Jr. was in the dirt, trying to stay in the top 5. Owen Marr in the white 66 car, now looking on the inside of the number 3. Charging down the back straightaway. 66 in the 3 side by side. It's all behind Danny Chisholm, winner at Riverside Speedway to start the year for this touring series. He's looking to go into the Summer Clash 250 as a back-to-back winner. But he's got a long way yet to go as Stephen Pickett Jr. coming under pressure now from the 71 and the 24 car. He's the lone car on the inside. It's still the 66 and the 3, neck and neck for P2 at the moment. How about Tegan Dempsey in the 23 car? He was involved in a wreck very early during the IWK 250 race on the Friday, the Atlantic Tilt Load Superior Foundation's Legends Challenge, looking to get on the podium here in PEI.
100% again for the lone New Brunswick driver in this field. He's ahead of the driver a couple weekends away from making his NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series debut in Timberlane, Nova Scotia's Caden Tufts. He's ahead of a battle between Stephen Pickett Jr. and Chase McKay, a pair of drivers familiar to people here at Oyster Bed Speedway and our local PiccottCare Legend Super Series division.
Great to see a Legends division grow here at Oyster Bed Speedway. A beautiful Saturday night for some racing here in PEI. Craig McDonald a little loose in that number 98 car at a turn 2. Danny Chisholm, Owen Marr, Nathan Langille, your top 3. The battle for 4th is involving 5 cars at the moment, and Tegan Dempsey now on the inside of the 98 and the 00. 00 behind the 23, 98 on the high side. And Dempsey will clear the 98 and the 00 of Caden Tufts, looking to get maybe a little bit more.
Indeed, top three now for single finalist Tegan Dempsey is still chasing after a top 5 finish. Caden Tufts looking underneath for 4th. Right ahead of Chase McKay and a 2-time winner of this racing, Craig McDonald to the outside of Stephen Pickett Jr. Now all of them are relatively clear. Caden Tufts still looking low. Stephen Pickett Jr. with a bit of a moment. Almost Aiden Christensen taking advantage, but he'll still park it in behind.
Aiden Christensen's a driver who's having a tough go right now in the 24. He just has not been able to get through this field of cars as the field starts to get a bit thin here. Spreading out here is an issue for Josh Langille. Josh Langille, the 18, will pull off the racetrack. 20 in the PiccottCare 50. Running right through it, Danny Chisholm looking to go back-to-back. Owen Marr second. The 3 of Nathan Langille is running in third, but for how much longer? As the 23, the 00, and the 71 looking to chase down that number 3 car. 50-50 if you can hear us. It's over $3,000 for a take-home. 50-50 over $3,000. 71 underneath the 00 of Caden Tufts here for the Maritime League of Legends. It's all behind Danny Chisholm right now. Clicking them off here at Oyster Bed Speedway. And single file for the most part now, Reegan. Calm right now, but I'm sure the wick will certainly get lit up here soon enough.
Indeed, we're just getting to halfway now through this PiccottCare 50 for the Crossroads Maritime League of Legends Tour at Oyster Bed Speedway. As you said, Dylan, single file throughout this entire field, but it's just halfway now, cross flags in the air, as Charlottetown's Cole Doyle is going to go a lap down in his Maritime League of Legends Tour debut. Again, just trying to get some laps in, get some experience with the best of the best in Maritime Legends in Atlantic Canada. And you never know, Dylan, if we do have a caution eventually, it could completely change things. Obviously, Danny Chisholm has been dominating this one, but you never know in the long run if he could hang on if we do rack them back up.
If you look back to the IWK 250 Super Race weekend, both of the races there barely had any cautions. Aiden Christensen looking on the inside of the 71M of Chase McKay. He's able to clear the number 71, so the 24 will move up a position. Doyle a lap down. Samantha McDonald now under threat to go a lap down too here on lap 28 of the PiccottCare 50 for the Maritime League of Legends. Nathan Langille is still in P3 at the moment. Tegan Dempsey has not been able to close in yet. They'll be coming up to 20 to go here at Oyster Bed Speedway in just a moment. 20 left to go for the 87. Here's the 23, Tegan Dempsey closing in on that number 3 car. Is it go time for the lone New Brunswicker in the field? Dempsey closes right in. Caden Tufts following in his tire tracks. Dempsey looking on the outside of the number 3 car. The 00, the 24, and the 71 all have a realistic chance of getting on the podium here. Oh, the 24 gets tagged by the 71. And that will draw the yellow flag. Daniel Vandenberg also spinning out in turn 3 and 4. And the 24 car not happy with the 71. And race director Rob Bone is sternly talking to the 24 and the 71 over the radio, saying, knock that off under caution. And both of those cars will go to the rear. Now,
but 31 laps complete and under 20 to go. Dylan, green flag back out for Chisholm and Marr at the front of the field.
And Owen Marr is going to dig as he tries to take the lead. But I don't know if it's going to work because Danny is just overpowering on the outside. But how about Caden Tufts? A chance for him to get on the podium here.
Yes, indeed. But you have car number 3 looking at position 3. There goes Vandenberg. And Christensen made contact with him. Caution.
But now it's stacked up once again. Lloyd in the flag stand will wave green over the field. And what a restart for Danny Chisholm. And they're going to wave that back here.
That was That was a jump, and we're even hearing it from Rob Bonus. Quote-unquote god-awful start. Chisholm was way ahead, and I think, honestly, you could kind of see a lot of the front half of the field really get in the way, and the back half didn't really get up to speed quite quickly right there.
66 control car going back to the previous lap, and they're going to try that again. Green in the air.
A lot better there, Dylan.
It was, and with the 66, I guess they went to when the 66 was a little out in front of the 87 car. So now Danny Chisholm's on the inside looking to get that lead back from Owen Marr. Will the 87 wake up a bit on a run as he's able to run away at a turn 2? But look at the run that Owen Marr gets going to turn 3. Gets it on the inside, a crisscross.
Now, I think you can kind of tell Marr has great corner entry. He'll send it in on that inside, as you just saw Chisholm shut the door. But Chisholm has plenty better corner exit compared to the 66. How about Stephen Pickett Jr. making his way back into the front of the field? He might, try to make it 3 wide in the wall. Tire off. That was big.
Tegan Dempsey got beat around like a pinata on the front straightaway.
Oh boy, more tempers maybe?
I would say the 24 got a good lick of the 23 car as well. And Tegan Dempsey's 23 is facing the wrong direction. And that's that wall that we were talking about where it junts out comparative to turn 2. Safety crew is going to go over and check on the 23. That was a hard lick, and you hit the wall and you come back out in traffic, and there was a lot of traffic right there.
100%, a lot of hard hits for the 23. Tegan Dempsey is climbing out, folks. Give it up for the 23. And Dylan, man, that is heartbreaking. We saw him potentially in the running for a top 5 finish, and just like that, in an instant, it comes to an unfortunate end.
Yeah, we don't like seeing that. And we saw the 23 in Antigonish have some hard licks as well.
From Lloyd Joseph to this Crossroads Maritime League of Legends Tour field, 35 laps down, 15 more to go. Dylan, does Danny Chisholm still have this one in the bag? Or does Owen Marr, maybe even a Craig McDonald? There's a bunch of former Oyster Bed Speedway winners on the Maritime League of Legends Tour that have a chance to get back into Palmer Automotive and Truck Center victory lane. Take it away into the King Competition restart zone.
87 in the 66, rip at a turn 4, green back in the air. Chisholm, a great start on lap 36. Caden Tufts on the outside of the 66 trying to take this thing. Nighttime could be the right time for the 00. That car is starting to wake up here as he's side by side with the 66 of Owen Marr. And where did the 71 of Chase McKay come from?
Indeed, that's your Oyster Bed Speedway Legends Championship points leader. Oh, Dylan there about touching there for a second between Marr and Caden Tufts. Craig McDonald in the catbird seat behind those 3, ready to pounce whenever he possibly could. Marr sideways, almost 3 wide down the front.
That turn 4 wall scares me, frankly, of how close. I know our perception up top is a little different, but man, oh man, they are getting close as we're almost 3 wide. Chase McKay knew better than to do that. With these legend cars, the wheels are exposed. It's calamity with 10 to go behind the 87. Danny Chisholm looking to run away with this thing.
Chase McKay.
He wants this thing to go caution-free, but the way they're battling, I don't know if that's going to happen.
And the thing is, they're all battling close together there. That's just allowing Danny Chisholm to get away and possibly go back-to-back in Maritime League of Legends Tour victories. Still side by side, Caden Tufts right on that right rear tire of Owen Marr. Chase McKay wants to finish on the podium, Dylan.
The way they're battling, that's exactly what Danny Chisholm wants to see. Aside from them wrecking, he wants to see them battling hard, using up their cars. The way it's going, it's looking like that. It's lap 43 of the PiccottCare 50. The 66 is broken free of the 00 and the 71. The 71 and the 00 battling for the final podium position.
And, you know, McKay and Tufts, some familiar competitors at a Scotia Speed World, battling for many feature wins over there over the 2025 season, as Owen Marr is starting to put a bit of a gap between himself and the 00 and the 71M. It's Craig McDonald and Stephen Pickett Jr. side by side for a top 5 finish. Here comes Aiden Christensen, 3 wide.
Oh, Aiden's going to hammer on the binders to avoid getting into the number 34 car, Stephen Pickett Jr. Less than 5 to go here at Oyster Bed for the Maritime League of Legends. Chase McKay now has taken P3 from Caden Tufts. But Stephen Pickett Jr. and Craig McDonald are still there in the battle for the final podium position.
Pickett Jr. playing quite the defensive game, but as I say that, Christensen looks to take advantage on the high side since Pickett is low on Craig McDonald. Popsicle sticks in the air, 2 to go. Dylan, just take us home.
Danny Chisholm looking to go 2 for 2 here in 2025. Chase McKay looking to hold off P3. Caden Tufts all over the bumper of that 71. White flag in the air for the PiccottCare 50. Danny Chisholm, Owen Marr, and the 71 is your podium for now. Will it last? Winner at the IWK 250 weekend a few weekends ago and winner at Oyster Bed. Danny Chisholm wins the PiccottCare 50. It's Owen Marr second and Chase McKay in third. Danny is still driving like it's not the last lap, and he's going to rip around the front straightaway again to celebrate.
So Dylan Langille will head down and talk to our top 3 here. Danny Chisholm, Owen Marr, and Chase McKay. As the 87's going around doing his lap of honor the other way around. Again, folks on the backstretch, give him a wave as he comes around. For the 3rd time in his career, he is a Oyster Bed Speedway Maritime League of Legends Tour winner. His first win since 2022.
He kicks the door open. He steps out of the car. He's 2 for 2 in 2025. Danny Chisholm is the man here at Oyster Bed. Danny, number 1, I got to thank you for being so patient. You were waiting for me to come over. You gave me the nod. 2 for 2 so far. We'll call it even 3 for 3 with the dash or cash win. This 87 is on rails here for the Maritime League of Legends.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great car. I didn't know where we were going to be at all day, kind of working towards it. It's been a couple years since I've been here, so I always loved coming here, and this is one of my favorite tracks. So had a great time coming back, and couldn't ask for a better race car.
2025 has been going pretty good for you. You're having success south of the border and over here across the Confederation Bridge.
Yeah, I know. It's so much fun to be able to go. You know, I was racing the summer shootout in Charlotte on Tuesday, and now we're here racing in Oyster Bed on Saturday. So it's just as tough competition, if not, even tougher here. I had to work really hard today to get this car where it needed to be, and we kind of threw the kitchen sink at it a little bit there at the end, but it worked out really good, and I think we had a pretty good piece there for the race.
Who else do you want to thank for winning the PiccottCare 50?
Yeah, of course. I got to thank everybody who supports the Maritime League of Legends Tour, of course. PiccottCare, I know Steven was out here racing with us. He's a great guy, and got to thank all the presenting sponsors of the series, too, Crossroads and everybody. And then I got to thank my mom, my dad, of course, for always supporting me, and Mike McDonald. He helped me all day working on the car and always had a good knowledge, and I think his expertise there at the end was what kind of came down to having a good car at the end. But I got to thank Miller Performance, of course. Zach has done so much for me, helping with all my racing down south and building me a pretty good race car.
Your mom's giving us looks saying, you better thank me.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Danny.
Thank you.
Hey, give it up, race fans. Danny Chisholm's the man here at Oyster Bed, winning the PiccottCare 50. We'll chat with our podium finishers here quickly before we get ready for the Heart of a Champion Hot Rod Classics. Owen Marr, thought a couple of times there you've been able to get him on the restart. Car looked good on a bit of a short run, but another podium here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was a great race. Had a bunch of fun. Missed it a little bit on the setup. Fought a tight race car the whole way through. So we'll see what we can do for next time and try and come back a little stronger.
Home racetrack next week, Summer Clash 250. What do you got to do to get to victory lane?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm super excited for that and the rest of the races for the League of Legends here. Got to thank PiccottCare, Maritime League of Legends, Crossroads Cycles, Steel Volkswagen, Raymar Homes, English Jewelers, A1 Towing and Recovery, Wingnut Productions, everyone that helps with the car. Wouldn't be possible without them.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Owen Marr, race fans in the 66, and let's chat with the 71 who had a heck of a race, a well-earned, hard-earned third. Talk about it.
I can't believe it. Like this field's so tough, and I I know we kind of got into a little bit of a racing incident, or I don't know if he thought that was intentional, but it definitely wasn't on both of our parts. It's just hard, close racing Legend Division, and we both went to the back. We both came up through the field. It just how it is. But I like to thank everybody that helps around the car, the auto store, Pudgy Tire, Lay's Landscaping, Donate Inc., AEL Electronics, Excel Property Services, BCM Containers, my mother, my father, Nick Noggle, everybody that makes this possible. And a special thanks to PiccottCare and Crossroads Cycles. I can't thank PiccottCare enough for also supporting the weekly series that I run here. So thanks everybody for coming out, and hopefully you have a better car next time.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Race fans, that's Chase McKay in the 71.